everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Eleanor Rose. So today we are testing Primark makeup. I went to the store, they had a whole new line that's been released. It's called Nudes and it's basically a KKW rip-offs. I was incredibly excited. So if you want to know what I think is worth the purchase and what I don't really think is worth the purchase, then keep watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you want to join the family. Okay, so to start off, I'm going to be using some of the Primark eyebrow products. And then I've got an iconic brow pomade and then the angled brush that goes with it. I've also got some of their eye brushes as well. The packaging is actually really funny because it looks like there's a lot of product in there. And then when you actually do that, there's not a huge amount in there. So the colour is perfect. I'm liking the formula so far. Actually, wow, this is very dark. This is very dark. Doesn't have a shade. Okay, one colour suits all. This eyebrow brush is actually okay. You see how it's literally dried black. Actually went on quite light brown, but it's dried black. This is quite intense, so it's quite difficult to blend here because the pigment is like high, but not in a good way. Look at the bloody difference. Okay, so we filled in both brows. That was a struggle. So the brow gel was really flaky and crusty. Really don't have anything positive to say. I do prefer a thinner brow brush, but for a brush that came in a packet of 3, that was only £3. This was £1. Like you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. Okay, so I couldn't see any concealers there unless they were like the crayon ones, and I was just like, that is going nowhere near my face. So I'm going to be using my concealer. This is the Lasting Perfection Collection Concealer, just underneath my brows just to carve them out. It's a perfect little brush from getting underneath your brows. Okay. And I'm also going to bring this concealer down onto my eyelid just to prime my eyelids for the eyeshadow. And I also picked up this eyeshadow and concealer brush, which was £1. So I'm going to like blend that all the way down. This brush is super soft. I'm actually really impressed with the brushes so far. They're not molting at all, which is really cool. And I'm going to go in with a bit of this powder that I got. It is the My Perfect Colour PS mattifying powder in medium coverage. I'm just gonna set the concealer that I've put on my eyelids just before it creases. It does add quite a lot of coverage as well. There's not a vein in sight. It's almost like it's got silicone in it or something. It's super smooth. That is really nice. It's made it super smooth as well. That'll work really well for putting eyeshadow on top of that. Okay, awesome. I actually love that powder. Wow, okay. Okay, so now moving on to the exciting bit. I got a bunch of eyeshadow situations here. These are all of the different shades that you can get. And I'm going to take this one here and I'm just going to use this as the transition. And just put this in my crease just because it looks like the perfect transition shade. That's a lovely consistency. Okay, there's quite a bit of fallout coming, but that's alright. That's why we do our face makeup second. So in the crease, again, I'm going to use this kind of like very warm, almost orangey shade, and I'm going to go in with the same brush and I'm just going to put that in my transition. Okay, wow, this is gorgeous. You see the coverage already? That is beautiful. Wow, that coverage is amazing. That's only one layer of the product as well. Yes, Primark, come through. Yeah, it's not flaky at all. It's not crumbly. The consistency is really nice. Okay, so now I'm going to use this burnt orange shade, which is here. I'm going to go into the depths of my crease and not blending this one too high up. As you can see, the fallout is quite intense with this one. Very blendable. I'm going to go in with the one just next to the orangey shade and again just darken my crease even more. I'm going to go in with the same angled tapered blending brush rather. I'm just going to put this on my outer V. There was a lot of fallout, but we can forgive it. This palette was £8. That is ludicrous. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with this dark red glitter shade, which is here. I'm going to wet the brush a little bit with my Revolution spray. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my crease, the inner part of my crease with this. Just see how it goes. This could end up being... Oh, hello pigment. Oh, bring back autumn. This would have been perfect. Okay, this is beautiful. I love it because when it shimmers orange. You can't see it on the palette, but it does. And so it's really bringing out the orange, like, beautifully. And I'm just going to put that dark shade over the outer part here. I'm now going to go in with this slightly darker shade right next to the red, which is this one here. Oh, no, it's this one here. That's the one I meant. Okay, so in this packet of 3, it came with an eye pigment, which I've just discovered. And it's absolutely beautiful. And it's kind of like this burnt orangey shade. And it came with some glue. And so I'm going to put that on where I put the cut crease. Just then I'm going to go in with the pigment. I'm going to move on to this primer. We'll try this out. It smells like cucumbers and old people's soap. And it actually dries a little bit tacky, which is amazing for a primer. This one came as a part of this package, which is awesome, and this was £8. It comes with a dew-ended like a contour stick, and it comes with a highlighting and stick as well. 2 highlighting sticks and then 1 contour stick, exactly the bloody same as the KKW one. So it comes with a kabuki brush on one side and a little sponge on the other side. I have just wetted these as well, and then it comes with, I've got a bigger one as well. This one was £2.50. This one is definitely harder and bigger, so I don't know how that's going to be for getting inside here, but I guess that's what the little brush is for. Okay, so the foundation I decided to go for was the My Perfect Colour Velvet Finish foundation, and it comes with a drop applicator. I'm in the shade Porcelain. I'm going to put 1 pump of this on the back of my hand. Okay, right. I don't know if you could hear that noise, but nothing is really coming out. Oh no. It says this is a medium to high coverage, which it definitely is, because as you can see I had some redness here and it's covered that. Again, the sponge is hard, but it seems to be doing the job. I do actually like this. I feel like it's a lot more matte than what I normally go for. It's kind of dried into a very, very matte coverage rather than a velvety coverage, but I don't mind it. It's actually really nice. Like, the coverage is really nice. It goes on really easy. It blends out super easy. So yeah. Okay, so I've just blended in my concealer, and it's actually really nice. It blended in really well. Okay, so now I've done that, I'm going to take this brush that I got from Primark as well. This was £1.50, and then I'm going to take the setting powder that I used before, and I'm just going to do my under eyes with this and not my whole face, just because I feel like the foundation's super matte already. So I'm going to go in with some contour. I'm going to use this out of the pack of 4 bits that I got. There wasn't any variation in the shade, so it was just one sort of colour for all, which is not great. So let's just put like the tiniest bit on. I'm going to use the little Kim Kardashian was inspired thing. I'm going to use the brush on that and just blend that in. Okay, so this blends in quite nicely. This brush is super soft. For highlight, I picked up this. This is again a part of the Nudes collection, and it looks like this. This is a highlighting stick, and I got this in the shade White. Cool. There, I'm going to use it on my fan brush. This fan brush is again from Primark, and it was £2. So this is a very subtle highlight. So I'm going to use the Tarte Pro Go palette. I'm going to use the shade Lit. I think this is going to work a lot better with the intensity of the look I've got going on, and also like the colour. So now we've got that done, I'm going to go back in with our massive £8 palette, and I'm going to go in with this darkest shade, which is this one, and I'm just going to finish the eye makeup look by dragging it underneath my eyes. So I got two lip sets. This one is called the Matte and Gloss collection, and it was £6, and it comes in a pack of 4 like this. And then I've also got this one as well, which comes with the lip liner, and I got it in the shade Mesmerize. So it's like, ooh. Okay, so I'm going to use this other gloss, and this is the one that came with the lip liner that I put on. Darken the lip up slightly. These glosses are really nice in terms of consistency and pigment. They're not super sticky, which is what I absolutely hate about glosses. Okay, I actually really like this. Yes, Primark, yeah. Okay, so before I put on the lashes, I'm just going to use a bit of the Benefits They're Real mascara, and just so my blonde eyelashes actually kind of work with these beautiful long black eyelashes. Okay, so now I'm going to finish the look with these lashes. Wow. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I absolutely love the way this turned out. Like, considering the price of these products, like, I'm super happy with the results. The foundation I definitely wouldn't wear again, not because it isn't a good foundation, not because it isn't high coverage, not what it, like, it doesn't do what it says on the bottle. It's just purely because I prefer more of a velvety finish, or if that, a dewy finish. I don't think this really works with the dry skin, but if you have oily skin, then I think this would be amazing. The powder is fantastic. It's amazing for setting a base for your eyeshadows, and it has like a really soft, almost silicone finish. It's lovely. The contour sticks are really cool. They blend in really nice, although they did take a while with like the tiny brush I was using. But again, it's one shade for all, so I'm not really sure how that's going to be working with like different skin tones and stuff. So that's not that great. The eyeshadows were the things that I were the most impressed with, like, and the pigments as well in the corner, which I've done for the cut crease, are just amazing. And the lashes as well are just fantastic. Like, I'm going to be buying these lashes again, 100%. Again, the eyebrows are like not really my thing. Like, I'm not a massive fan of a super intense eyebrow, but if you are, then this is the perfect product. And I also really love the colour. So thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, then like, subscribe, join the family, and I'll see you again next time.